Alright, let's rock it! Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm RunnerGuitar and welcome once again to Asura's Wrath. Now it's time for a little DLC here with episode 15.5. Similar to the other 0.5 episode that we saw earlier, this is DLC that you can buy through Xbox Live or the PSN store, in which you get this really good animation by Studio 4 Degrees Celsius, the same studio responsible for Persona 4 the animation and the such. However, the lip sync for this animation is god-awful. You will see in a few moments that they will interrupt each other even when there's still dialogue going on, similar to Sonic Adventure 2. But not only that, there will be many moments where they will just open their mouth like and will say 100 words, or have their mouth closed and say like a billion words. It's especially noticeable with Olga in a few seconds.
One that does not require bloodshed.
I see. So that is what you have been scheming. In that case, you are Lord Deus's enemy. Yasha is hereby guilty of treason.
I have emotion on my face. Now, also similar to the other 0.5 episode, they're just trying to build up Yasha's birth gauge throughout the animation. You are not actually doing the combat, you're just seeing Yasha kick a lot of ass while building up the birth meter. Again, if you fail any quick time events, your health bar will decrease, and if it keeps decreasing, well, of course you get a game over. I don't believe that there are checkpoints in this chapter except for the burst! Except for the second half of the chapter. Fuck you. Fuck your face. And you go to hell. I just love how the music cuts out like, huh, that was nothing, he was just showing off.
Could be the right path to the salvation of Gaia.
Lord Deus's cause is absolute. Those who question the cause will not be forgiven.
It's all right, Olga. Let him through.
I do like the detail in her irises though, it does look very pretty.
Do as I say.
As you wish, my lord.
And yes, that happens all the time. You'll freeze frame there at Olga glaring at Yasha for no apparent reason. I don't know, maybe it's my copy of the game, but that always happens to me whenever I play this chapter. Though I'll be honest, I don't replay the DLC chapters as often as I replay other chapters.
You may speak.
Now what the fuck do you want?
The Goma are impure. They are our enemy. Not just of Shinkoku, but of civilization itself. As such, we and the Goma have been destined to fight each other for all eternity. But you
I do enjoy how this chapter is a lot, as far as like this exposition sequence, it is very stylized. I do like how everything's presented in shadows and lighting. It is very well done. I actually preferred the art style of this DLC chapter more than I did the other DLC chapter. I don't know. I know the director for that DLC chapter is very well recognized, but I prefer this one personally a bit more.
Yes, I would not have it. I took a stand against our fate.
Though Agathas' shadow does not look buff enough to be Agathas' shadow.
For that cause, we have taken as many human souls as we have Goma, and attained a great power.
But then, is it worth saving them if it means killing them?
Purpose without power is meaning.
There are other ways to get power.
We must succeed, no matter what the sacrifice. We must obtain power.
Again, if your mission is to save the humans, then why kill them to obtain power to save humans that you're killing? I know, it seems a bit weird to me.
The reason the 7 deities exist. The reason I have endured the billions of cries and screams for 12,000 years. But now,
I've had enough!
has shown an even
I will
greater
show you my true vengeance!
There must have been a way to avoid slaughtering so many innocent humans.
Now you got my attention. What was with that sound effect there?
I had not considered that. Did you think that I had not considered other possibilities?
That was just a keep. How can it be that heavy?
Words without power are completely worthless. If you think you can save the world with your own fists,
Yes, Asura can do it, so can I.
this newfound power of yours. Gladly.
Now it's time to kick some ass. And no, I'm not doing the commercial thing again. Since YouTube's new copyright laws have been going all out. Let's rock it, ladies and gentlemen! It's time for Yasha to finally face his leader, Deus, who is using a lot of lightning attacks and not even moving. Hey asshole, don't be so lazy and fucking fight me. You're too slow! Okay, now we're going Dragon Ball Z on this bitch. For some reason, my in these later chapters, my B button doesn't read at my button machine as well as it did in earlier chapters. I don't know why. It starts happening when I start playing this chapter, and then it moves, and it keeps happening throughout other chapters. I don't get it. Ooh, nice reflexes there, Yasha. Now, I find this weapon to be a bit lame. I know nunchucks are pretty cool, but I don't know. I think that it doesn't fit Deus. I don't know. I think he could have gotten a better weapon. But I honestly, if I had to choose between Deus's nunchucks and Agathas' sword, I'll choose Agathas' sword any day of the week. Ooh, now we're mashing X. Ooh, this is so intense and different. Fuck off! Now I can't tell if we're actually controlling Deus's QETs there, or if we're controlling Yasha's at some point. Like, it looks like we're doing both QTEs for both of them. Hey Yasha, you have your full burst gauge. Use it! Use it, you fucking idiot! I don't know why the animation of those things breaking off. I don't know why it makes me think of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Ow my face! Ow my chest! Ow my arms! Ow my balls! Ow! 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 Stop it! Stop it! Uncle! Uncle! Gotcha! Hey Yasha, how about instead of being dramatic, you just get up on your feet and punch him in the face instead of trying to bend the nunchuck? He still has his right arm. He could use it to, or he could do that. That too. Yeah, that face isn't the stuff of nightmares at all. What the fuck? You should be screaming here. Again, Yasha has a good voice acting when he's talking, but I do not believe when he's angry or growling or screaming at all. It just seems really fake.
No, I was, but not anymore.
Come on, hold on, Yasha. You're so close. Come on, come on. Come on, seriously?
Hit me.
What? Stop trying to hit me and hit me!
This power of yours.
I never understood that in anime, that thing of looking at your hand and then moving it as if... What is it supposed to signify? Goro by di Daiji Zao. Goro by di Daiji Zao. No, wait. Wrong thing. Kame. Burst! That scream seems so forced. Seriously.
This is the power that can save the world without bloodshed!
Boom shakalaka! Okay, we're gonna need to rebuild that, so it's gonna be $9 million and 25 souls.
Is that all?
Failure, oh. Ooh, that looked painful. Yasha, you suck.
I will show you
Hips look really small.
power.
And that is the end of episode 15.5. Again, this is DLC, so you don't have to buy this. But compared to the other DLC, I thought the other one was more intense. But this one had the better art style. Like, both have their pros and cons. This one was a good one, but again, Yasha's voice acting needs improvements. And the lip sync was god awful. Nobody can defend that lip sync unless you're trying to defend it as being hilariously bad. Now, as far as anything else goes, the next part we're gonna be taking control of Asura again. But it's gonna be a bit different. You'll see what I mean when we get there. I did enjoy the chapter, and I'm glad it was made. Again, it had really good animation, but again, it didn't feel intense enough. I felt like it could have had a bit more. Also, this and the Lost Chapters DLC are the only DLCs that I believe to be fair DLC. I'll be talking more about the unfair DLC when we get to Season 4 of Asura's Wrath, which shall be in a few episodes, so don't worry guys. We are nearing the end of this game, but first we need to do a bit more. Hi. So again, the DLC chapters are not something that I usually go back to. Again, because you usually want to experience more of the gameplay, and while I agree that Asura's Wrath already has very little gameplay due to being an interactive anime or some of the sorts, I still would have liked. I still think that the DLC chapters take control even more away from the player, because again you're only doing KTEs. At least with the gameplay segments, you're actually taking action yourself. You are the one punching and attacking and getting hit, and you do feel every single punch. With the DLC episodes, it feels like you're watching somebody get hit. Especially with this one, it felt like the hits against the mooks weren't hitting at all. But again, it is not a bad chapter. I did enjoy the chapter, but it could have been better. Now let's see that motherfucking ranking. Oh, probably because I'm so perfect. I'll probably get an S, right? That is correct. Though my synchronization rate needs work, huh? However, this DLC chapter does bring back Agathas! I really do love the artwork here. I cannot read the artist, Satoshi Sakai, but it is scene just showing how Agus and Deus met, and how Agus joined the deities. You assure you're not quite. I want you to join me and become one. One of you? No thanks. I already read the script. You're all gonna fucking suffer. I'm too strong to be a guardian general. I don't want to be in the same ranks as weaklings. Then I will have to use force. You will join me. Ha! Let's see what you got. I can believe Deus. I can believe how Agus is attacking there. But Deus just looks like he's showing off his nunchucks, not even trying to attack. You're the first one I've ever drawn my wailing dark against! To take an direct hit from my Sakura and not die. That is impressive. Ah! Ah! I know that was a shitty scream, but still better than Yasha's. You are strong. As long as there can be more fights like this, I will join you. Again, swords are just better than nunchucks. Nobody can deny me that. There will be battles aplenty that await you. Our cause involves purifying the Goma Mitra. No one in history of Shinkoku has been stupid enough to try that. Count me in. It sounds like fun! Good. Then let us go down to Shinkoku's history as the ones who purified Vitra. And yeah, there is no next episode thing. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm RunnerGuitar and I'll see you next time in Asura's Wrath.